You know, when Elon Musk first started talking about building a city on Mars by 2050, most people laughed it off. To them, it sounded like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. But let's be honest, Musk, the man behind Tesla and SpaceX, has never been afraid of the impossible. His bold vision: a fully self-sustaining city of 1 million people living on Mars, independent of Earth. At first, critics dismissed it as a billionaire's fantasy. But the moment NASA teamed up with SpaceX on its Mars program, the world realized this might not just be a dream after all. You're watching Rivo TV, and today we're diving deep into Elon Musk's incredible plan to turn Mars into humanity's second home. And it's not like this is just talk. SpaceX has already pulled off groundbreaking achievements. Tesla redefined the auto industry with electric cars, autopilot systems, and battery technology. In the same way, SpaceX has revolutionized space travel with reusable rockets that cut down costs and fuel use. Now, they're developing Starship, a massive spacecraft designed to carry people the 62 million kilometers to Mars. Musk believes this will be the ship that delivers the first settlers. But getting there is just the beginning. The real challenge is figuring out how anyone could actually live there. So why go through all this trouble? Earth already has everything we need, right? The truth is, maybe not for long. Centuries of burning fossil fuels have been heating up our planet. Scientists say Earth's average temperature rises by about 0.16 degrees Celsius every decade. If that continues, in just 150 years, huge parts of the world could become unlivable. We're already seeing the signs: melting glaciers, floods, hurricanes, and extreme weather. And the ozone layer, the shield that protects us from deadly solar radiation, has been damaged by pollution. Experts warn that one day, Earth may no longer support life the way it does now. That's why humanity needs a backup plan. And the most promising option so far is Mars. But why Mars specifically? Venus is closer, but its surface is so scorching hot it can melt metal. Compared to that, Mars looks like the safer bet. Sure, it's freezing, barren, and brutally harsh. There's no oxygen, no liquid water on the surface, and temperatures can drop to 100 below zero. But with the right technology, it's survivable. Mars is the closest thing we've found to a second Earth. The question is, how can Musk and NASA actually keep people alive there? The plan begins long before the first human ever sets foot on Mars. Musk has explained that the first wave won't be people at all, it'll be robots. These AI-powered machines would land years ahead of us to start building protective shelters, especially against the planet's violent dust storms. Using Martian soil itself, they'd 3D print structures layer by layer, all while being monitored from Earth. Only after these habitats are safe would the first crew of astronauts arrive, bringing supplies, food, and oxygen to last at least 2 years. When humans finally do land, those robots will be waiting to help set up camp. Because the air pressure on Mars is so low, people won't be able to survive outside. Instead, they'll live inside pressurized habitats, domes connected like a network, simulating Earth-like conditions. Solar farms will power the base, and airlocks will allow astronauts to step outside in suits without losing cabin pressure. The next mission: building greenhouses. These won't just grow crops like potatoes and beans for food, but will also provide a vital source of oxygen. Still, plants alone can't produce enough air. That's where advanced tech comes in. NASA rovers have already tested devices that can pull carbon dioxide from Mars' thin atmosphere and split it into oxygen using solar power. Combine that with the frozen water we know exists underground, and settlers will have the means to create both breathable air and drinking water. For the first time in human history, people could survive on another planet without depending on Earth for constant supplies. But here's the thing: living inside sealed domes forever isn't exactly the dream. The long-term goal is something much bigger: terraforming Mars. That means reshaping the entire planet until it becomes more Earth-like. Some scientists believe if we can raise the planet's temperature, Mars could unlock its hidden potential. One proposal is to build giant factories that pump greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, basically creating global warming on purpose, but this time for survival. Musk himself has suggested another idea, detonating nuclear bombs over the Martian poles to release trapped CO2 and warm the planet more quickly. NASA's roadmap is ambitious. By the mid-2030s, they aim to send the first small human crews on experimental missions. Every 2 years after that, when Earth and Mars are closest, more people would follow. By 2050, Musk envisions a city of 1 million people living inside these pressurized colonies while scientists slowly work to transform the climate. It may take 2 centuries, but if it works, Mars could one day become green, vibrant, and habitable, just like Earth. And maybe, just maybe, when that day comes, humanity won't have just one home, but 2. This is Rivo TV. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your support means the world and helps us keep bringing you stories like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.